All right, so hello everyone. My name is Jerome Senior, and I want to share with you my experience, what it was that made me come to the greatest decision of my life, which was to make Jesus Christ a Lord and Savior of my life. I remember in 2011, 2012, a young man in his early 20s, just going through life. I just finished high school. Um, no real sense of direction. At that point in time, I was going to parties, dance. Um, in fact, I was even absent from home for days on end, right? Um, so I was just living very carefree, not realizing that in doing all of this, I was hurting myself. And I remember at one point I got very sick, very, very ill. I went to the doctor. The doctor did some tests and they actually said, Jerome, you only have 3 months to live. So that's what I had in my mind, that it was just 3 months and then that was going to be the end of it. Along with that, as a young man, I remember being at one of my jobs at the front desk, and life just started to feel very stagnant, as if I wasn't moving, I wasn't going anywhere. Um, and with all of these things happening, not being in a good relationship with my mother as well, because I was a troubled child. Um, and so at one point, the relationship between us, we drifted. And so I really didn't, I, I didn't know where I was at that point in time. I was I just left up myself to whatever. And so I remember uh, this pastor. She's no longer with us now, but she came to the house and she began to share the word with me. She began to share how God loved me and God had a plan for me, that there was purpose on my life. Before she left, she said to me that she wanted to pray with me. Of course, I was a bit skeptical, but I said, okay, let me go with it. And so um, she prayed for me. Even things that I didn't share with her, my health, for example, um, um, my well-being, that I would really find my true self. And this prayer really had me start to think, and that was what led me now to church, going to church more frequently. When I went, and I heard about the love of Christ, the fact that He came and He died so that I could have life, I have it more abundantly, that I could find my true self with Him. I said, okay, why not give Him a try? Let me start my walk with Him and see what will happen. Um, Let me share with you that after I started my walk with Christ, when I went back to the hospital, the doctor said to me I could know, I now had a year. So it moved from 3 months to a year. I thank God for it. Also, it was at that point in time that God purposed in my heart. I believe it is Him. Um, he placed into my heart the zeal or the drive to elevate myself. Um, and it was from that push that I ended up applying for university. Um, God came through for me. After settling down, getting to know Him, walking with Him, I started to see a change in my life. Um, my health got better. Of course, I had to put down other things. But what I was happy for was that I believe that He was very patient with me. Um, he dealt with me based on the level that I was at. And so we took it in strides. It was no longer just existing, um, but I now had purpose. I now felt loved. I now felt as if, yes, I, I had a reason. Um, and so even with my health, it started getting better and better until the last time the doctors basically said that I'll live as long as I want. Um, I was able to finish school. So he started that vision in me and he carried it through. Um, and he has been with me ever since. And so, um, honestly, it is the best choice that I've made. I have to say that not every day I'll get everything right, but what I appreciate and love about God is that I still feel His love. I still feel His presence. He still makes me to understand that I am His own. I am His child. He's still willing to work with me, and for that I am grateful. And so I would encourage anyone out there in the world to give Him a try. Things may not get easy and everything is smooth sailing. But trust me, to have a friend like Jesus, to go through this world with, He gives peace, He gives satisfaction, He brings this sense of joy to your soul. Um, I was lost, but I can truly say that I am at a place now where I am found and I am still growing, I am still trusting, I am still depending on Him. He's my rock, He's my protector, my provider, my shield. He has come through for me. And so I believe that if you give Him a try as well, you will taste and see the joy that I'm experiencing. God bless.